Square Hammer.
What is up, Square Hammers? We are at LVO. This is just the Fantasy, War Machine, Kill Team, and maybe some 30K in here. There's another room over there that has 1,240K players in it. Nuts. So I will try and, I'm going to walk around a little bit later, get some stuff on stream. I'll probably record like turn-by-turn recaps, but I did bring my board. Ta-da! You're good, do your thing. There's going to be a lot of awesome players. I've already met several people that I definitely knew from old events and just talking online, so this is going to be sick. I'm really looking forward to it. And I got my army. I was told to bring my best painted stuff, so I brought the Exiles. I'll post a list and everything, and let's go! So we're about down to 69, which is great. I'd love everybody to be able, yeah, I forgot your number, right? I'd love everybody to register on the app, basically just check in if you haven't already, because we want to start doing pairings by like 9:45, 9:50. And we're just so happy to have you. It's our favorite game, and we're just so glad to be able to have a presence here at the LVO. We want to just keep continuing to grow this game and continue to grow the community. I have people that will go around and look at your armies. At the end of the third game today, I'd like you on the back of your result sheet to just pick your favorite army that you saw today. So everybody today, as you're playing, take a chance, take a break and look around at everybody's army. See what you think is like your favorite theme, painting, whatever you think is your favorite. Check it out. You're going to write the guy's name on the back of your result sheet at the end of the third game. So please, everybody just check in. We want to start right at 10, and we're going to try to keep everything on time, just so that we can get out of here on time and have a good time in Vegas as well. Thank you again, and good luck.
Thank you. Woo!
We get started, boys and girls.
Ugh. He's losing his voice, so everyone will not have to suffer as long.
Round 1, we are facing the Warriors of Chaos.
He has 2 units of 5 Marauders. He has 2 units of 5 Dogs. A brick of Warriors with the Chaos Warriors have the Taskmaster Scourge and a War Banner. He's got a Sorcerer Lord, level 4, Puppet, and 5 spells. And then he's got a Chaos Lord with all the good stuff, basically just maxed out as the meta dragon. He has 2 units of 5 Horsemen with Flails, some Chosen Knights with a MR2, a big old spawn of Nurgle, and a Gorebeast Chariot.
And we can see a setup.
There's my setup. They're on the hill, but it's a pretty angled hill. And he's not on the field. So keep going. At the end of turn, I just did my top of 2. My guys vanguarded up to the hill. I was lucky enough to get first one. Oh, sorry, we vanguarded actually to the front. And on my first turn, I wasn't able to charge anything. On my second turn, so my first turn I moved to like here. On my second turn, I flew them over there because if I charged these warriors that are in combat with the Green Knight, oh, hilariously and sad, I charged the Green Knight at some Chosen that were there. They failed their terror check, and they're divided, but they still failed it. Or undivided, and they still failed it. So charged there, they ran. I passed my redirect, but didn't make it to charge because the Green Knight does not have Swift Stride. He then charged the flank. I did the challenge. I think I lost by 1, and so I took a wound. I gave ground. The Pegasus and I weren't able to charge anything, so I shot the cannons. He passed a regen save on the spawn. This cannon, I think, killed like 2 Chaos Warriors. These guys didn't go anywhere. On his turn, he double moved the dragon to go from like there to here. His wizard was outside of range to get his spells. He got Fireball, Blue Fire of Zinch, Pillar of Fire, Arcane Urgency, and there's one more I can't remember at the moment. Oaken Shield, that was it. So he's moving up with his wizard. He was too far, so he just marched him. I only turned a little bit. I wanted to move to the side a little bit, but I couldn't because this is about to charge here and just murder them. He's got +1 attack, +1 weapon skill. The Green Knight's holding the warriors in combat, which is cool. This unit just charged a unit of dogs and restrained and reformed to face that way. And my first cannon like I said, he passed the regen save on a spawn. My second cannon, turn 1, killed the warriors, like I said, and then second turn I misfired and killed a crew member. And that's it. Now it's on to bottom of 2. So we were running kind of short on time because we had like a big discussion, and it was all friendly. Like, there's no arguments here. I had like a long unit of Pegasus, and we were trying to see who actually can make contact because skirmishers are super wonky now. But I ended up losing 2 Pegasus Knights. Here's his awesome army. He has like some cool lizards as his wolves, and that's his dragon. It's just like a big old, what are they called now? I forgot. What's that? What's that thing called? Do you remember, Arnon?
It's a Chaos Dragon?
No, what's the name of the model? I forgot it. It's Carnosaur.
Carnosaur.
Yeah, Carnosaur. And then he has like all the Marauders on lizards. Excellent. And that's the new Age of Sigmar run, right? Is that the Age of Sigmar?
Yeah, this is my gigantic chaos spawn using Abraxia's mount.
Yes, excellent. He's got a nice draft. Awesome. And we had a great game. It was 12-8. That was my opponent. What's up? And he helped write. You want to say hi, Arnon? What's up? He helped write the FAQ, and I think probably some of the rules for like this event we're going on now. It ended up being 12-8. We forgot several rules. One, I forgot the Falcon Horn for 2 turns. And he forgot Undivided. His guys were undivided, so like he failed a couple terror checks. It came down to, it was like 12-8. My Green Knight didn't come in on turn 5, because he killed it twice. He killed the Green Knight twice, which is awesome. It didn't come in on turn 5 or 6 for me. So he got 275 from that. So it was 12-8, and great game on to round 2 and lunchtime. Oh, but basically, we did like a dance around. Like, he sent his dragon this way, I sent my Pegasus this way, and we like killed everything. He had his dragon and his sorcerer level 4 left. His sorcerer like ran and hid. He like fled a couple times. I lost my unit of 10, the Green Knight, and 1 cannon fled from terror. And that was it. GG's. Round 2 coming up.
Day 2 of LVO experience. I am the first one in this hall. Excellent. So, yesterday, my rounds 2 and 3 were great. I played against 2 Beastmen players. Both awesome guys to play against. Scored very well. Did a 20-0 and a 19-1. I would have easily lost my 3rd game. So I'll go through it. My first game, I guess round 2, but the first Beastman game was he had a level 4 hag tree, all that good stuff. Lots of chaff, like 4 chariots, 4 pigs, and we played Mountain Pass. So he had all that like fast chaff, but he couldn't get around very easily to like, he couldn't avoid the Pegasus, right? Like no matter which flank he tried to push on, the Pegasus could just get there. And just so you know, this is my first time playing Bretonnia in an event because in my opinion, they are just insanely strong. All right, I'm trying to set this up so I can take this off. Hold on. Whatever. Okay. Ugh. Bear with me. Okay. So, I was able to, the Green Knight did his Green Knight things, charged out of a wood, killed a chariot, because there are only like 4 wounds, so he did his multiple wounds 2 thing, killed a chariot, overran into his wizard. He thought that he could do the demonology spell, Infernal, I think it's Infernal Gateway or whatever, that's not right, but it lets you teleport and can be cast on a character in combat. But he thought since it says you could be cast in combat, you could cast it on yourself. I disagreed, and it was fine disagreement. I was like, oh, I thought only self spells. So he called a judge, which is totally fine. We went and walked up, and it's cordial, no big deal whatsoever. And the judge ruled that obviously only self spells, not obviously, but only self spells you can cast on yourself as a wizard in combat. So basically that spell, you can cast on another character that's in combat, but you can't cast it on yourself. So that guy was not able to teleport. He got stuck in combat. He didn't die though. The wizard was able to like fall back in good order on the other side of his character chariot and some other stuff. But it ended up, cannons killed a couple things. Cannons did work, Green Knight did work, Pegasus did work. Just gross. But he did have a unit of 6 Minotaurs. Like, I'll show you on a board. Hold on. So if we're playing Mountain Pass, and let's say this is my deployment, that's his deployment. He had 6 Minotaurs show up here in a line, wheel, and just like crush my flank. Because my Pegasus were like way up here. And like Knights of the Realm can't do anything versus Minotaurs. Like maybe they're kill 1 on the charge, but it's basically you just bounce most of the time. Or even if you kill 1, he's got like 5 more, like 3 or 4 of them have great weapons, and he just chopped through my men-at-arms that were here, a cannon, and then they just started marching this way. But it ended up being a 20-0. And then round 3, I'm playing against another Beastmen player, but his list was really nasty, and I was very scared about it, actually. So, actually, I can go to the table we played on. He had 2 level 4s, both elementalism. He had 4 chariots, 3 chariots, 4 Razorgore herds. We played on this one. 2 Nurgle spawn, 3 units of 3 Dragon Ogres, nuts, and and unit of 5 Gores, because they're required. So the unit of 5 Gores, just nothing big a deal. So it was basically that was there. Actually, it's almost set up. This was here because it's that deployment. So Woods was in my corner. Woods was his. He actually went first, and he kind of marched up and was trying to bait me charges, but he didn't put his chariots in the best place because I was able to overrun and touch some things. So basically, in round 3, there's a ruin in the middle. It's an arcane ruin. And if you hold this at the end, it counts as open ground, so you can walk through it. Like this wasn't here; it's a different model or a different piece of terrain, but that's gonna do well for now. So he goes first. I vanguard, and I stay 27 inches away from both of his wizards because they both rolled the teleport spell. They both got wind blast, and they both had Vile Tide. So if that went double off on me, and I have no magic resist and no dispel, basically my whole Pegasus unit dies, and he wins the game. So the play was, he moved his Dragon Ogres up, basically just ran everything up pretty close. I only needed like a 13 or something on my first Pegasus charge to charge a unit of Dragon. So my Pegasus were like here. He moved his Dragon Ogres to like here-ish, and he was basically like here, across the whole entire line on my turn, on bottom of his turn. I charged the Dragon Ogres, overran, and he had a chariot here, so I used the fly. I used fly to overrun, not on ground, because his wizard was back here. So I used fly. I needed a 14 on my overrun to make it. And I rolled like a 16 or something. So I made it in contact with his wizard, which was huge because then he can't travel Mystical Pathway. Oh, and they both had travel Mystical Pathway. So really good spells rolled. But the Green Knight came here, was able to charge this way, kill a chariot. It ended up being a 19-1, but if I didn't make that overrun, that unit of Pegasus with the characters is just stuck out in the open, and he has both Vile Tides, one with Hagtree, just murder that unit and just kills it. When that happens, that's basically the game, because that's the only thing I actually have to kill the spawn, the Dragon Ogres. Like the Green Knight could slowly chop down a unit of Dragon Ogres, but the spawn are just in my face. All the pigs. By the end of the game, I don't think I took a picture of it. I had a cannon here. He had a unit of 5 Gores. He had 3 pigs. The chariot was up there, and they all charged the cannon. But first, I had my unit of archers. I was like, well, I can't. If I shoot, I don't kill anything because the pigs are T5, so I need 6s. I charged the unit of archers into the Gore unit. Sadly, he was only able to kill 1, and he killed like 7 in response because they have 2-hand weapons, and he passed his fury check. He wasn't rolling great. He rolled high when he didn't want to, and low when he was trying to do spells. But super nice guy. He came here with his 2 nephews and his brother, which was awesome. Very nice. Let's see. Well, basically, a cannon was surrounded by 3 pigs and a gore unit. So this cannon just got like the impact hits just alone killed it. Over here, there was a wood. Actually, whatever. But the spawn, the Pegasus went up there, killed the level 4, killed the Dragon Ogres, killed the level 4. I just went straight this way because that's where his other wizard was over here too. So I need to kill them for points. I basically avoided all this because he was protecting that woods from the Green Knight, which he did well.
but since he went first, he kind of moved out of it. And he put one unit of Dragon Ogres like here-ish in a protecting if the Green Knight came out, but he had a chariot close enough that I was able to charge from the woods to the chariot and just scoot that way. So basically, I went forward and then just rushed this way. My cannons did put some wounds on a chariot. One of his wizards, I think I killed one chariot with some cannons. They didn't do too much. Didn't even shoot the spawn because they had a 5-up. But it was a good game. Really nice dude. That was actually his first event. No, it's not his first event, but it might be his first with the Beastmen. You know what? I could be wrong. I think it might be his first event with Beastmen. I think that's what it is. But the TOs are doing a great job. They did rule one thing against me, because I'm running something, and I'll do a video on it. I'll probably go live with it. Well, either way, there's a combo that a few of us figured out, and I should have asked the judges beforehand, and I'm not the only one running it. So after round 1, so round 2 is starting, TO comes up to me because, after round 1, I'm sitting down, and the guy I played round 1 was awesome too. After round 1, he came up, and like 2 of his buddies came up, and they were talking about how this combo doesn't work. And I was trying to explain to them, I think it works. One of them was like dead set it doesn't. The other 2 were, also like that it doesn't. But then after I was able to explain my reasoning, 2 of them kind of went like, actually, it's kind of gray. But the one of them was like adamant that it doesn't work. So after that, I just went to play round 2 because it was round 2 started. And they went and talked up to the judges. So they were able to tell the judges what they think. And I didn't really get my side of the story at first. But a judge came up and was like, hey, we talked to some people, this doesn't work. And I was like, do I get to say my side? Which is fair. Like, they can argue their point, but I should be able to argue mine before a judge makes his decision, in my opinion. But so they're saying the combo doesn't work. But I asked, well, can I change my list? Because that's the whole point of this thing. And they said, and I'm not the only one who's done this, and it's only 25 points. It's like a 25-point magic item. No, it's a 30-point magic item. I'll do a video on that later, probably after I post this one, and I'll go live with it, just talking about the event and everything. So you can change the list, but you get a yellow card, so if you do get another yellow card, you're basically out of the event or something like that. So as long as I'm not a piece of crap, I'll be fine. And my buddy Jason, who is also running the same like combo with a Baron, which y'all can see my list actually if you saw it. He was a little bit more upset because he wasn't told about it, so he went through round 2 using it, and it actually killed something with the combo. So he was a little upset and was like, well, that's the whole point of this list. That's the whole point of this second Baron. If I wasn't able to take this, I would take a level 3, or something else. I would maybe take another unit of Pegasus, or I would take a level 3 Outcast Wizard or something like that. So it does suck that you're going into an event thinking this works, because I actually made a document and it shows step by step how it works, how everything's worded, how it's an attack, how it's a hit, automatic hits are attacks, blah blah blah. And but they just didn't agree, because the problem is a lot of times when you go to judges, it's like the first person who gets in the judge's ear is usually the one that gets it ruled in their favor, if you don't go together or whatever. Because this was I don't know, they probably talked to them, and maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes later, while round 2 was starting, a judge came up and told me. But all the judges are super nice. I'm not hating on the judges or the ruling or anything. At my events, it'll be allowed, but I did limit lucky heirlooms to 1 per model, not so you can't take 2 and the item. So it just lowers the percentages a lot. But I'm having a great time. Day 2 is about to get started. Well, not really. Not really about to get started, but it will soon. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting up my board, get my army ready, and here we go.
Okay, guys, so a couple of the games I wasn't able to video it, but I can do you can see me and I can talk about it. So this was round 3 versus Joseph. He was running Bretonnians, as you can kind of tell from the picture. He had a Green Knight, a Duke on a Royal Peg with Heroism, Grommel, Great Helm, Gauntlet of the Duel, Paymaster Coin, and Serene's Locket. So basically immune to multiple wounds, once per game can pop his Paymaster coin to get reroll hits. He's rerolling ones of armor saves, and he has a 2-up, 5-up. And he has Monster Slayer and Killing Blow. He has a Paladin BSB, but that's it. Just a Paladin on a BSB on a horse. He has a level 4 with the prayer icon, not so great versus me. And that Prophetess goes inside this huge block of 39 men-at-arms, full command, including the Grail Monk, but he does not take the Triparch or whatever it's called, so they did not have Stubborn, but it's basically just an extra challenge monkey. He has a unit of 5 Knights of the Realm, standard musician, no musician, but champion standard, another unit of 6, same build, 2 units of 10 archers, 2 trebs, and a unit of 6 Grail Knights, and the champion has the Falcon Horn. It also has a standard bearer. So you can see here his Grail Knight unit is actually on the far left. So this is bottom of 2, if I'm not mistaken, or top of 3. So he went first. So it's actually really lucky for exiles to pair into other Bretonnians, because the other regular Bretonnians can't pray, so they lose the bonus to pray. They have a chance to go first, which is nice, I guess, but versus the exiles automatically get veteran and stubborn, which is so they're already at a huge advantage, and we can still gain the blessing throughout the game. So my turn 1, I summoned the Green Knight in his forest over here. I charged, and I think I actually failed my charge. It was a super low roll, and I think I charged something. They failed their terror test. It was like archers or something, and they ran off the board, which was nuts. So on his turn, so I vanguarded my, let's see if I can do this. I vanguarded my pegs. Everything was basically right next to this forest. I vanguarded the pegs up close to the hill, and then on my turn 1, I moved them onto the hill because I needed to get to those trebs in that top corner up there, because if I didn't, they would have just been bombarding my dudes really quickly. So turn 1, I shot one of my cannons, killed a treb. My other cannon shot, I think might have did a wound or just missed or something, but on my turn 1, flew them up there. I summoned the Green Knight in the woods, failed a charge basically. I kept the knights basically where they were in the center, and I have my other unit of knights and archers blocking off my force, so his Green Knight can't just show up right there. My Green Knight showed up in the woods, tried to charge a unit of like archers, and then tried to redirect into the Grail Knights, and basically I just failed to charge. So then on his turn 1, he was able to get his Green Knight, these are Grails on the left, his Green Knight into the flank of my Green Knight. But his Green Knight went first and just whiffed, which was, pretty crappy. But my Green Knight was the real one. And yes, no, whatever. So I was able to roll, and I actually killed his Green Knight. Didn't cause any panic checks or anything like that. And then he flung his Duke forward. He was running his Duke by himself because he has no Pegasus, so props to him. He has a unit of Grail Knights instead, basically. Then that's my Green Knight the way back into his Brick of Archers, because when I resummoned the Green Knight, he came up and just started like trying to chop into his backfield while he also sent his Green Knight forward. And I basically left the archers and the Knights of the Realm in the woods the whole time, just trying to not let his Green Knight go. But since now that his Green Knight is way over here, I was able to start moving my unit up a little bit. And in the top right corner of the screen, you can see that I charged on my turn 2, we had thought I failed a charge because I was only using the movement 7 of a Pegasus Knight, but then I remembered he failed his Falcon Horn, and he was like, I'm glad you caught that. So I'm glad I caught that too, because I failed by like 2 millimeters, but with the movement 8, I made it no problem. So I was able to charge the Treb, kill the Treb. He had a unit of Knights of the Realm that was in Lance formation, so it was like past the Treb, but then he reformed into like just a row, and it actually saved me, so it let me charge his Treb, but then overrun into the Knights, which was not great. He should have probably left him in Lance just to protect the Treb for another turn to shoot, but that's okay. So that was turn 1 and 2, basically. You can see Green Knight versus Green Knight. Both are beautiful. Love them. Love them. Both got the flags flapping in the winds. So this was just a cool picture. And yes, you can see these knights are not on the right bases, but that movement tray is the right size if you are 5 wide with knights. And that's his Baron in front. And I know some of these look like Grail Knights, but I just think they look so pretty. They're just Knights of the Realm. And he slowly chewed them down. But I have a good static combat res here. I think he killed the champion, so I have a rank, a banner, a war banner, and close order. He had a close order and a bunch of combat res. I think he actually lost combat, and I was forced to keep up with him, if I'm not mistaken, because I couldn't go anywhere else, and I wanted to lock him down. And I reformed, as you can see. I guess he killed 2 of them over a couple turns. And he tried to charge this, the Green Knight into the unit the next turn, but he did fail. And you can see up there I have cleared out all the trebs and the other unit, and I just started pushing towards the his other unit of Knights of the Realm with his BSB in there, because I just wanted those extra points. My Green Knight cleared up a couple archers. We had tried to charge a unit of Grail Knights, but we have failed. Actually, we charged something. It like fled from terror, if I'm not mistaken, and I tried to redirect into the Grail Knights, but I did fail. Oh, and his unit of Men-at-Arms and the Prophetess, they're kind of just like, he had elementalism, so he's like teleporting them around, and he's trying to keep them away as much as he can from that big peg brick in the back, which he was doing quite well. And you can see here, this is when it just got nuts. So he was able to get the Green Knight in eventually into that Knights of the Realm unit. He just cleaned them up. I think murdered them to the man. Then on one of his turns, he charged the cannon with his Baron, and I just started sprinting with my Green Knight to try and catch up to those guys, the Men-at-Arms, who just keep teleporting and running away. And he had his Grail Knights also just marching forward, trying to get away from the Pegasus, because that was his biggest unit. I think the level 4 and the Men-at-Arms were very close in comparison to points. Let me see. The Grail Knight was 282, and I needed the Falcon Horn to stop. He failed it twice, which was pretty big. But the Men-at-Arms and the Prophetess is 370. So I was trying to get to them if I could. I did have one opportunity to charge the Green Knight into the rear of them, but I think I failed the charge as well. No Swift Stride is pretty bad on him if you're able to like scoot away pretty quickly. I don't think mine died. No, mine did not die, but his died once, but came in the next turn, and he just started swinging them around. So you can see he ran his BSB up to the top. He like got him out of the unit, and then he kind of just like hid the Men-at-Arms back there just as a bait to force me to try and take them out. But I needed to get further south because that's where all his points really were. So he ran his BSB. It fled from terror. I think he tried to hold, or he fled from terror. I was not able to catch him. And then I think he didn't rally and ran off the field, which is nuts. My little Knights of the Realm unit was able to move up, and we were trying to do like a little cat and mouse game with the Knights of the Realm, because it was just like 5-on-5, which was funny. My Pegasus had cleaned up another unit, and we started to march towards the bottom left. You can see that his guy completely destroyed my cannon. Let's see, there he is. So completely destroyed the cannon, but he did fail his restrain, so he had to overrun and ran off the board, which was big for me. And my Green Knight marched up behind the Men-at-Arms, and then the Pegasus just marched. I think they only went, let me check real quick. That's about 14. I don't remember. It was either this turn or the next turn he failed. That looks like 20 inches at least. So I think this is when one of the turns he failed the horn. Yeah, that's definitely 20 inches. So he failed the horn, and I was able to just get real close to all 3 of the targets. And he was having to decide, like, who do I teleport? Do I teleport the Men-at-Arms away? Do I just reform and try and hold and take a charge? Because it was coming down to the wire. This was turn 5 right here. So this actually might have been top of 6, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember. But all our Knights of the Realm are in position to like get ready for a fun little charge. I tried, instead of charging, I wanted to plink off one with the archers, so I just moved up within the charge range and just shot, but I didn't do anything. I did cause a wound, but he saved it. I just wanted like that little bit of advantage, but it didn't happen. And he failed. I think he failed a charge with the Green Knight, and there was a problem with the Grail Knights. It's if they were too wide. I don't know if it's here. He was trying to make it so if he charged the cannon, my Pegasus Knights couldn't see him. But for the Grail Knights to be able to make that charge, they had to wheel so much to get around the building and then not also touch the edge of the board, which is at the bottom before hitting my unit, that my Pegasus Knights would have been able to see him even if he reformed. And he tried to throw the Green Knight in there too, just to get extra combat res. But it was a great game. It ended up being, let's see if I can see the. I won that one 12-8. I think that was that. It was that close. It came down to me. So this was return 6, I think. I think he charged and killed this cannon, and oh yeah, he charged, killed the cannon. Both of the men at arm or Knights of the Realm charged each other. We both whiffed completely, but I think it was his horse that did 1 wound to me. So actually, I lost combat by 1. Actually, no, I think he did a lot more. The first round of combat, it was a huge whiff. I think I gave ground. The second round of combat, he killed like 3 of mine, and I did nothing to him. And then I fell back in good order. But then I was able to survive with like 1 left, which was nuts because it's points, if you don't get them all, or at least 25%. So we only got some points for that one. But towards the end, he teleported the men-at-arms unit all the way in the corner. The Grail Knights, I think, just ran, killed the cannon. I wasn't able to make a charge anywhere, so I don't think I was able to kill any of this. I might have been able to charge and kill the Green Knight. I think that's what happened at the end there. Good game. Great guy to play against. And that was round 4. So this is round 5. This is versus Matt. Let me get his list up 1 second. Oops. Don't make me sign in again. So I faced another Bretonnians. So I didn't realize until later that I played against 2 Beastmen, 2 Bretonnians, and 2 Beastmen and 2 Bretonnians out of my games. So it's actually really lucky to fight Bretonnians with Exiles, just because, like I said, they just lose the vow. So we both have the Green Knight here. Actually, I don't think he does. No, he has a Duke on a Royal Pegasus, Knightly Temper, Ogre Blade, Serene's Locket, a Paladin, Royal Pegasus, Falconhorn, Virtue of Discipline. I can't remember which one that does. A level 4 on a Royal Pegasus, Lore Familiar, Sword of the Quest, and Illusion, going for Doppelganger with Sword of the Quest. 2 units of 6 Knights of the Realm, no standard. Oh no, it's full command. 3 units of 10 Bowmen. 2 have Musician, 1 doesn't. 1 unit of 5 pegs with full command and a War Banner. 1 unit of 3 pegs with standard with full command as well. So I went first on this one. I was able to, let's see, he correctly blocked off the woods, so I couldn't start in there, which is fine. So I didn't even roll because I think it says May, so I didn't even roll. And yes, the adapters are in the bottom left, but where I am right now, it doesn't matter whatsoever because it's just like the back of the bases, so no big deal. He had a unit of Knights of the Realm in the far, his Duke's there. I think both his Prophetess and his Paladin are with the unit of 5 pegs. Yeah, that's right. 2 units of his archers are here, and another unit of Knights of the Realm. Oh, I guess I need to go this way. Opposite. Another unit of Knights of the Realm in the far left. So I went first. My big Lance unit of 11. I put him in Lance because I thought it looked cool to be Bretonnian versus Bretonnian in the Lance. He had a unit of archers next to his. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see. He had a unit of archers next to his Duke way up there. But and he had a unit of 3 Pegasus Knights. So what happened? I shot the Pegasus Knight unit with a cannon. Was able to kill one, and it caused a panic check. They failed it, even though his Duke's right there, but he was at a BSB range, which is far over here. They fled, count as destroyed. I don't know if you run off the board, when you count as destroyed, does it count as a nearby ally destroyed? So then the archers, he had 10 archers back there that also panicked and fled off the board. So he just rolled really poorly there, or too high. Big for me, right? And then I was also with my other cannon. So one cannon shot killed a Pegasus, made them run, die, and same with the archers. So got like 300 points right there, which was nuts. To a little bit over 200 points, which is crazy. So then I shoot my other cannon, and I kill one of the other Pegasus Knights in the 5-man. So I did that knowing that my next time I shoot my cannons, he doesn't have character protection. So if I hit with the characters on his characters, they just take it. You can see I just vanguarded my Pegasus up. I was just like, F it, let's go. Round 5, let's get it done. We'll do some counter charges. And my Pegasus brick had a better output than his unit of 5 because his Duke's not in there. Okay, so on his turn, it seems like this has been... Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. So on his turn, he flew his 5-man Pegasus brick to the center, had his character join it towards the front. I think that's what happened. You can see I brought my Green Knight out of this woods and just marched him up there just to... Because I'm so far away, I just wanted to try and get some points. So we sent him out after a unit of Knights of the Realm. He was flanking pretty hard with his other Knights of the Realm way in the side, kept all his archers there, so my Green Knight couldn't come out. So this is actually top of 2, I believe. Actually, bottom of 2. My archers were just plinking at his archers, trying to make a little hole. So he actually started one unit out of the woods, which I think you can see. I killed 2 of them, so he had to start marching the other unit in. I didn't want to send my brick of Pegasus Knights at his brick of Pegasus Knights now with his extra character, because I think the doppelganger illusion is what would mess me up pretty good, because I can't dispel it with except with a faded. So I flew mine away, just trying to be able to either charge the archers or the Knights of the Realm. And he's trying to test to see, measuring to see how close he is to mine. And that was basically it on that turn. That was a very quick turn. He didn't do any wounds with his archers, nothing like that. All right, this is when things got a little crazy. So, on my turn, his unit of 5 Pegasus Knights that were hiding behind this tower in the center. Oh, so this mission it's basically Watchtower. If you have more unit strength within like 6 inches of the tower, you get like an extra 300 victory points. I think it was 300 for this scenario. I reformed my knights to be just, I guess, closed order, so he wasn't able to charge me then. You can see I've lost a few here because he was able to make a charge and murder some, and then he restrained and charged over here. But on my turn, I was able to cannonball his prophetess because she didn't get a lookout, sir. She didn't get a ward save, and I was able to do the 4 wounds I think she had with the cannonball. So that was huge. It was just like a boom. There's like a 325-point swing. So even with that, he was still in the game. Like, this actually really came down the wire, which was nuts. So you can see here he has his Knights of the Realm. He moved to here. He passed almost every single March block chest. I was trying to keep him like locked in, but he just kept passing. So here, I'm trying to remember exactly how this went. Okay, so he fled from his other Knights of the Realm just fled from the Green Knight. He didn't try and charge. I think he just like wheeled somehow and just like started sprinting away. And when I declared a charge on them at a different point, he fled or failed a terror check. I think he fled, and I failed it by 1, even though he has Swift Stride. I was like an inch away from making that charge, which would have been huge. So he charged my big unit Knights of the Realm. I thought he was going to come back into them, but he restrained and hit the flank of the other unit. So now I'm worried about his Pegasus, right? His Duke on is he on a Hippogriff? No, on a Royal Pegasus. Because if he Killing Blows or Ogre Blades my guy before I get to go, because he's a Duke, so he has better initiative than me, so he gets to swing first and has a better weapon skill. So there's a good chance my triple heirloom guy will die before he gets to swing and kill his. Because at this point, my Pegasus hadn't done anything. We haven't killed anything of his. So I don't have the blessing. And then... Oh yeah, this was interesting. So he flew his Pegasus to here. He was like trying to measure to stay out of my countercharge, or just close enough to be outside so he could countercharge when I charged with my Pegasus. So what was interesting here, I think he did a wound with one of his archers. That's what it looks like. He put him here, and I was like, okay, I have a chance here because I'm going to charge and hit the Knights of the Realm that have run away from me. And then when you charge with skirmishers, I wonder if I could turn it so you could see it a little better. Transform, rotate 90. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, so I charged the rear of his Knights of the Realm and would overrun into the Duke. And I told him that after he moved. I was like, I'm going to try this. This is how this is going to work. I think charging the rear of the Knights of the Realm, my characters that are on the different base sizes go adjacent to the unit. So they're on 50s on the Royal Pegs. So it's like 3 or 4 pegs can get into the rear of his Knights of the Realm. And then I shift over 100 millimeters. So that would let me overrun into his guy. And then if he decided to like flee with the Knights of the Realm, I would try and redirect into the Duke so then he wouldn't get a countercharge reaction, and then my Baron gets to go first to try and heroic killing blow him. But I think Serene's Locket makes you immune to... Either way, that's what I tried, and I would probably throw like the champion in there because I would just have more combat res, but I can't remember it at the moment. But that's what I went for. And this is towards the end of the game. My big unit Knights of the Realm is dead. I think, let me make sure there should be one more picture. Oh, there isn't. Dang. Okay, so this was kind of nuts. His Pegasus unit that you can see in combat there, the turn before that, they were up near the tower, and in the tower, it's like we pushed back and forth. I charged the rear of his Pegasus Knight unit. That's what happened. My Knights of the Realm went up near the tower and wheeled. His Pegasus charged the front of them. I don't remember if I was able to countercharge or not, but I lost combat past my leadership check because I stubborned earlier. Then I charged the rear of the Pegasus with the Paladin BSB who's in there into the rear with my Green Knight, and I didn't do a single wound to his Paladin. I lost combat. My Green Knight crumbled, I think, just by 1. I gave ground. The rest of my unit, he decided to follow up with the Knights. I think he was able to kill them. Don't remember exactly how that worked, but the next turn, I think I was able to kill the Paladin with the Green Knight, or at least take him down a bit, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, it's tough to remember with these pictures, and it's been like a week and a half. But my Pegasus, I think I just charged and killed a unit of archers after dealing with the Knights of the Realm. Then I charged... Well, okay, so this was like bottom of the turn. I flew my huge brick next to the watchtower because that's where his Pegasus were, and he was like, well, I might as well try and get more points. So he charged into the side of the Knights of the Realm. The Duke down here, oh, that's his BSB. I think his BSB is dead at this point. Yeah, that's happened. So his BSB near his phone is dead, and his Duke decided to just go get easy points, which was the cannon and the archers, which they both just died easily. So towards the end of it, I still have my Pegasus brick, my Green Knight, and 3 Knights of the Realm, and he has his 3 Pegasus, his Baron, and 1 unit Knights of the Realm on the flank. And that was it for that one. Tough game, actually. He was coming back, and I was shocked. I had like such a big lead after the Pegasus died, the archers died, and his prophetess died, and the dice just started swinging his way. So it was like bad at him at first, but then he was slowly able to chip back, but it just wasn't enough. on to the next one. Let's see if I can get a better first picture. Hold on, I should have a better first picture here. Oh, there's a video. So you'll see this picture in a second. You see the video. So I'll let him do that. And this is just a really cool map. So back to the regular battle reports.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in round 5 versus Eric. Round 5. This is his army right here. My option, the only option I think, is just go for broke, is try and win the tournament. If I land here within 8 inches, I have to count on him to fail an impetuous roll. If he fails, they have to charge. I countercharge. We're stuck in combat. All that can't shoot me, which is like 35 sisters, all sorts of magic missiles and stuff. And then I'm in combat. He can't do that, and I might be able to win the game like that. If he does not fail the impetuous, this all shoots at the Pegasus, and I basically lose the game right then and there. So I think that's the way to go. This is round 6 of the event. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
So this is the roll.
This could easily determine the dice.
Impetuous.
And then destroy into the unit.
Oh, he failed it! Oh my god!
Alright, well at least I got a little magic off.
All right, let's see what happens.
So here you can see that he charged, but he also declared a charge with his sisters, and he charged with the dragon. But the dragon wasn't able to make it because the horn went off. So the dragon actually had a failed charge. But the dragon princes did have their buff. I think it gave them like +1 strength, +1 attack. So they were each swinging like 3 strength, 7 attacks or something disgusting. And if he didn't charge the sisters in, now he only charged them in because I think he had to because of the dragon. But if he didn't charge them in, then they make it, and the Dragon Princes would have actually won combat if he only sent them in by themselves. So since he didn't send them in by themselves, I was able to win the combat, restrain. Then my turn, I charged his big block of like 30 sisters, and I just wiped them out after like a turn or two of combat, and they fled off the board, and then he basically called it there. And that was it. And it basically came down to that one impetuous roll, because if he did not fail the impetuous roll, then his whole brick shoots in my Pegasus. I don't have a ward save, and they're all like AP1, AP3, and all sorts of nastiness. So then I would have lost, and he probably would have won the tournament. But did not end up actually, the dice gods were just in my favor on that round. So GG's. On to awards.
Yeah, let's go eat. Yeah.
They're just talking about doubles and stuff, guys.
Can we all clap for the TOs?
Thank you all so much for coming. This is like the inaugural overall, and we just want to keep going. We want to double this next year. FLG's got our back, so we're going to get more support, more terrain help.
Hope y'all can hear them.
But we love this game, and FLG has got our back to do more support next year. If any of you have terrain, just bring it with you. But yeah, we want to start doing the prize, basically handing out prizes, picking prizes. The way we did this was a lot more like what we used to experience with Games Workshop GTs back in the 2000s, back in 6th edition, 7th edition, where we valued paint. We value your appearance of your army. We value your sportsmanship. It's not just about video game scores at the top. It's about also sportsmanship and paint. It creates a community where people are happy to play each other because there's good sports all around, and just happy to look at your armies. And everybody around has said the best looking armies are the old world armies here. Woo! I want to express thanks for the people who just started. Like, they've only been in this for like a year, like Eric. Who have just been like working their ass off to like get their painted armies and put them on the field. It's beautiful work. So those are the people we want here. The old timers will be here forever. As long as we can. So the first award. Okay, the prizes. Ultimately what happened was Games Workshop wanted us to not use legacy armies. We told them no.
Boo!
We told them to go to hell, and then we'll do our own prize support. And we
That's
don't
right.
need to hear from the designers because they suck.
Oh, damn.
But no, I'm just kidding. They pulled the prize support because we chose to allow legacy armies.
Nice.
So I'm a Dark Elf player. Yeah. So we had sponsors. We had people like Jamil who volunteered some of their money to make sure that we had prizes. Game Store North in San Rafael is my local game store. They gave us everything at cost. FLG also felt like obligated to put in some too, so we have some from FLG. We've got sponsors from Monument Hobbies and Gamergrass as well. And because we were about to be the biggest old world event in the world, we got updated, better trophies for this event.
For the main winners, you're going to get a prize up here. These boxes are all self-explanatory. The Monument Hobbies, these are all self-explanatory prizes, so you're going to get a pick as you go down through. The Monument Hobbies is actually a $100 gift card. It's going to be digital, so once the winner is selected, once you choose that, we will get your email and get that to you. So just know that that's what that little Monument Hobby is. It's not just those two little paints.
Do you also get these 2 little paints?
But you also get the
No, that's a special. Both of those are 2 special paint colors that they made for the event.
Wow. That's cool.
So we want to start off with best overall, and best overall is an accumulation of sportsmanship that we all voted on, best sportsmanship, also your best appearance score, and also that's basically made up half of it, and then the other half is their overall differential points
From PCP.
from BCP, the differential. And that is going to go to Miles O'Neill.
Woo! Yeah! I played in round 1, guys. Great job. Good job. Oh yeah, hold on. Get out the way. Oh, sorry. Move, scoot. Nice job. What army were you running? The Empire. That's what he took. Yeah, he's running Warriors.
The next award goes to Best General, and that is Blue.
That's the good one.
Follow your heart, baby.
Oh, sweet. Okay, thank you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Appreciate it.
So the next award is going to go to Best Painted, and that's Darren Schwartzman.
Darren!
What army are you?
Thank you.
What army?
Nice. I think it was a snow base. That's right. I think it was the snow bases, right? It was like partial snow. It was like, yeah, those were good. Those are
Don't
good.
they just sink into it?
Paint like a fourth of the model.
New army! Yay!
These guys are going that way.
Straight in the fuck.
Oh shit!
All right. Ready? Zero. All right.
Good job. Congrats, man. Congrats.
So, and now it's Best Sportsman, and Best Sportsman went to Andrew Longoria.
Andrew!
Pick a good one.
It's funny to get the
Thank
videos.
y'all,
with
guys.
like this.
Everyone I played was a
We
blast.
have another award for Best Converted or Conversion used in your army, and that is going to go to Kenyon.
Jump in.
Kenyon Duncan.
Oh, Kenyon. Actually, yeah, just step over. You're fine. Which model? Nice.
Yeah, Beastmen. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Those Tuskar giants.
I'm traveling home with just a backpack, so.
Kenyon, nice job. Hey, what's your YouTube channel?
Glory of Golden State Gaming.
Yes.
Get out on YouTube.
There you go. Good job, man.
So we have an award for the second best general because we got a little bit more prize support from FLG. So second best general is going to go to Amon Rodriguez.
Oh.
Woo! Nice. Oh, that's you. That's you. TBD.
Warriors and cats don't always need a dragon, but Lord on a Manicore might.
Yeah. Good job, dude.
And then third best general goes to Luna.
Luna. Luna.
I think I'll take another Pegasus.
But no dragon.
Hey guys, I can finally afford a house. Sorry. Oh, with me? Yeah. I never get these photos fast enough.
Yeah, I looked at all the words.
Good job.
Alright, for the player who came in last but stayed for all their games,
Oh, shit.
we thank you very much, Tim Bear.
Oh, good job, man. There you go. There you go. Bear.
Now you get to choose an army that can win.
Oh. That's what I said. It's time to choose a new army.
Elves are the best.
Good job, man.
Fantastic, bro. Way to stand there.
So next we're going to do the best in faction. We got some prize support from Gamer Grass. So the best in each faction we're going to be pulling out of a hat. And in that order is you're going to come and pick any one of these Gamer Grass items. All right.
Do you mind holding this for a second?
That's Tomb Kings, Andre Nini.
We got some grass for you.
Thanks, Ernie.
Warriors of Chaos.
Kanos. Nice. There you go.
Wood Elves, Jules Cannon.
Woo! They're a pretty army too. That's pretty army too. That's pretty army.
Orcs and Goblins. Roland Curtis. Yeah!
Woo!
Beastmen. Robert Henterman.
Yes!
Robert?
Oh, did he leave?
Oh, he left. Robert, no. Should have stayed.
Blue Ford.
Oh.
Woo! For the lady. Boop. Thank you. Thank you.
Eric Lau.
Eric.
Chaos Force. Dylan Blanchard.
Yeah.
Empire. Jamil Abelhausen. Skaven. Thane Ford. Ogre. Dwayne Sullivan.
Hey, come back.
World's not big enough.
What about the Dowie?
Everybody touch each other's toes.
What about the dwarves? What about the dwarves?
Go screaming!
My knee!
Shut up. Go home. Hey, put him in the book.
Yeah, Dark Elves?
Dark elves, high elves, Bretonians?
Dark Elves, Best Elves.
Oh, they, okay. I'd buy the guy who brought demons one of these.
All right, tuck in. Ah, you got one more.
You need the ball. Come on, man. Best up again. Come on,
Yeah!
All right, guys, let's do it. Look at him first. All right, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Yeah, wah, that's right. I guess, yeah, everyone say wah! GG's.
Thanks, Theo. Thank you.
Congratulations, FU.
I'll send you some pictures. I got some good pictures for you.
Does he now want his phone back? What is up, Square Hammers? This is day 3 of the LVO Old World event. We have doubles behind me. I am not playing in doubles. I am too tired, and I'd rather walk around and record some games while we're doing this, give you all some extra content. So my plan is to record a little bit here, and I'm going to go upstairs and check out because I have an hour to check out and get out of the room. Bring my stuff down here, pack up my display board, and record some more. That's my plan for this one. So let's get started. And I will try and share the packet. I think there are just some very friendly, there's like some narrative stuff. There's no prizes. This is basically just like setting up some cool doubles. What's up, guys? Here we have some Ogre Kingdoms and Chaos Dwarves. Excellent, both mountain lovers. Going against zoom in. Beastmen. I did play this Beastmen player. Very nice guy, actually. That was a very fun game. Very fun game. And Beastmen and can't see him from here. Wars Chaos. That's perfect. So we have Beastmen. Oh, zoom out. Long way.
We have Beastmen and Warriors of Chaos versus Ogres and Castors. That's awesome. All right, let's see what else we got. What's next? What's next? We have, and they're just setting up. We have Warriors of Chaos again. So I guess you could see. Sorry. Warriors of Chaos, beautiful snow bases, and gobos. All the gobos. Let's see. Zoom out. Excellent. Versus High Elves. No, you're good. You're good. Versus High Elves, and I don't see the other army. It might be down low. What's up? What's up? We have High Elves versus Dwarves. What are you running here? Same army?
Beastmen and High Elves.
Oh, weird combo. I love it. Versus Dwarves and Dwarves. I think that looks like 2,000 points of Dwarves. So I'm sure this was just like split for their. It's probably one of theirs 2,000 point lists, just split into two 1,000 point lists. And then we have more gobos. Yes. Gobos. Excellent. Excellent. Versus Goblins and Warriors. Yeah, I'll come over. Check out some Warriors. Yes. Oh, you get to play today. Oh, good job. Yes. Get some games in. Oh my god, that's like a giant with some wings. Oh, it's like a Zinch giant. Slanesh, Zinch, all the good, and corn. I love all the colors. Good job. And they are fighting Gobos and Warriors versus Demons of Corn. Oh, a bloodthirster and 1,000 points, you monster. I love it. That's right. And you come on the other side with some ogres. Oh no, do your thing. Don't move because of me. With some ogres. Stonehorn, Unit 6. Oh, that's an Iron Blaster? Iron Blaster?
Yeah.
That's sweet. Very cool.
It's his second time playing.
Your second time playing the old world?
No, second time playing.
Oh, with demons? Nice, okay. Ah. Then here we have Empire, definitely a war wagon.
This is our land.
So, this is the double Empire list. So this was a 2,000 point list that got split in between two. We have another TO plane from yesterday. What's up? So there's going to be, I think it's double Hellblaster, triple cannon, 2 units of Outriders, a war wagon engineer, and some dudes. Let me make sure. Yep, so there's the other 2 cannons, the other war wagon, the other Hellblaster. And they're fighting. Let me come on that side. They're fighting. Looks like High Elves and some Wood Elves on the hill, and some big old Lothern Seaguard with a dragon. Fear the forest. Yes. No trespassing. No soliciting. Is that pewter?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go. There you go. Oh, gorgeous. Excellent, excellent. People hate the Dancy Wood Elves, skirmishing everywhere, but I love them. Unit of Sisters before they get super nerfed. I mean, it's the last hurrah, the Sisters. Yeah. And then we got some beautiful High Elves. I don't know if he's running all of these, or that's probably his whole list right there. That's all. Okay. So here's like the rest. Awesome. And let me get on this side. Good luck. Good luck. All right. Over here we got a unit of. Looks like we got Warriors. Warriors of Chaos. What's up, guys? What's up, dudes? I'm good, man. Hanging in there. What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Just getting started on our doubles tournament.
Yes. Yes. Tomb Kings and Warriors. Excellent. More TOs playing. Let's go. I love it that the TOs get to play some games. Yes. What you running? Dwarves. Yes. And the pewter. No, those aren't pewter. I'm stupid. Yes. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a sick. Oh, nice. Look at that anvil, guys. That's a sweet base. Let me just get it on there. Perfect. Is that your Dwarven cart with Bugrim? Nice.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Got the B first.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
If you need any rules questions, don't ask me. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Oh, and with dwarves as well. Double dwarves. Double dwarves.
For the crowds are cold. Rock and stone.
Yes. Nice.
We'll take this one.
With dwarf dice. Let's see what we got over here. We got Skaven. I can't remember if there was only 1 or 2 Skaven players, but Skaven. Let me zoom in over here. You can get a good glimpse. I don't know if lists are posted here. I think this one's more just like a meet up and friendly. Is this a list posted on this thing? No. Excellent. This one's super chill. I really need to. I'm curious on what the missions are because there's like cool narrative events, right?
So it's like open battle, but with capture the hill.
Okay.
So end of turn 6.
King of the Hill or whatever
Yeah,
kind of thing. Sweet.
yeah. So end of the game, 500 points for being on.
Wow. Whoever controls the hill is 500 points. Woo, that's huge. That's a big swing. All right. Now there's one more. Oh, what's up, buddy? All right. We got Ed chilling.
Yep.
We got. Oh, here's Ernan's list. Is that 2 units or 1?
2 units.
2 units of Forsaken. 1 4 and a demonic mount.
Yep.
1 unit of 2.
Yep.
With 1 unit of 1 and the Nurgle spawn.
Champion with the black and plate. Yep.
Black and plate. Oh, and he's blue. That's why he's champion.
Yeah.
Oh. And we've got some Tomb Kings with him.
I have no war machine.
We have a archer block, 4 bow shopy, 1 scorpion, 2 swarms, and a casket. I'm guessing mortuary cult. That's what I'm guessing. And I believe that is it. Okay, I need to go check in my room before I get charged extra. So I'll be back and record this when I come back down. Let us get some game updates. One event being concluded. The orcs look like they're moving up pretty far. Let's see if I can get a good picture. Let me go look at that. We got some orcs into some tunnels facing basically the wrong way as which they deployed. So there must have been some real shenanigans over there.
Am I fighting them?
I see a griffin, I think it's a griffin, way in the back, behind the lines of the warriors and behind the arrow boys. There's some marauders next to him, flails coming up. Rattling, still rattling. Looks like there's a giant spawn with like 1 high elf archer left right there, so he must have like survived and fell back or something. We got some rattling guns, probably slapping damage. You see there his wizard. I can't tell if that's a wound on the wizard or just the artillery die sitting there. And basically the whole escaping flank over here is still secure. We'll zoom out a little bit. Nice. Alright, let's see. So, on this side, man, this is looking funky. It looks like the dwarves are holding their own pretty well versus all that. As you can see, the dwarves started marching up pretty good. That means all the
That guy's bleeding. Charge here. I just stopped. Choice to.
fast dwarves and dwarves. I'm trying to see who's who. Yeah, the dwarves really just marched up. I see some Malbars over there.
Do I get a free?
Looks like one of the anvils is gone.
Or do I?
But you still see a Lamasu right there. I think they have a judge coming over too. So you see a Lamasu, a blunderbuss unit.
I know you stopped.
So they still have their firing, like their shooting platform over there. Over here, we got some wolf riders on the flank, hobgoblin wolf riders. Still partial unit range is chilling. I think Warriors or Iron Breakers? Warriors?
These guys are
These are Longbeards.
Oh, Longbeards. Longbeards. Looks like their weapons are multiple, but still holding their own. Looking good. Let's come over here. On this side,
Yes, he
the
purchased
bloodthirster
it.
doing bloodthirsty things. Looks like it just flew over, just landed on the other side. But you can see the ranks. And I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a dwarf. It was just a straight dwarf line here, and all the monsters kind of just whoosh, turn 1. Looks like turn 2, lots of charges, and the dwarf line looks like it is crumbling. Oh, hold on. That was an anvil over there. So maybe these are different angles. Yeah, these are different angles. So it looks like it's going to come down to... Now, even though you don't see many dwarves, it doesn't mean the game's over, because they could have a ton of points. Now, if that Bloodthirster is in the rear of that warrior brick, potentially, then that would be bad. That would be bad. Excuse me. On this side, let's see how Ernan's doing.
Never mind. I can't arise anything.
See how this one's going.
Never mind. I'm not. I haven't been shot like crazy.
I see one Hell Blaster is gone. Probably got magic misted to death or casted, probably. But actually, let's just look. Let's just start here. So I can't tell if that cannon's actually there. Actually, it probably is. Yes, he's a giant spawn down the line. So they have 1, 2. They've lost a cannon and a Hell Blaster, and some looks like some Outriders or Game Wardens over there, or Highway Wardens. Road Wardens. That's what they're called, and some right there. But it looks like most of the line is still there, and it looks like the Chaos are kind of just doing a huge flank, trying to hide from all the artillery and just marching, and then they're just going to march and come down because Ernan's wizard on the demonic.
Let me see if I can cast it.
There's a war wagon, so it is the warrior's turn.
His plan was to hold this and come help me.
No. It's not working?
It's not working out. I turned that flank already. What I told you we were doing at the beginning of the game.
He wanted to
We're going to turn the right flank and sweep it in.
That's what we're trying to do.
And they're getting, but now their right flank is also being swept over here. As you see, those are Outriders.
Right. I'm going to try to cast
Are these Outriders or the, yeah, they look like Outriders. Okay.
Can't miscast the battle spell. That's twice in a row.
Yeah, those are definitely old pewter ones. Minus this one, who's the plastic, but all those other ones are the pewter ones.
Yeah, these are Road Wardens and these are Outriders.
Okay. In combat with the Tomb Scorpion, which is tough. It looks like the Tomb Scorpion has 2 wounds or 1 wound left. It's one of the two wounds left. And a War Wagon's in the flank too, so they're basically just trading flanks.
Yeah, we got charges, baby.
And it looks like they're hidden from the Dragon Ogre. But the Dragon Ogre can't see them, so that's the black and plate one, if I remember right.
They're going to charge these
So it's going to be
halberdiers.
flank on flank.
5. So I need a 6 just to make it. That's a 12. Oh, wait. You're right. I'm not Swiss Strider.
Oh, they're not the Swiss Strider.
Not in this edition.
What are they?
They're Slanesh, but this mission,
There's no Swiss Stride unless you're...
fast.
That's right, that's right. That's huge.
Yes.
Huge.
Well, the -1 to shoot has affected them a lot more.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
You know what? The dragon...
But the magic, the extra magic has been tough.
Has -1 for him mattered?
Shooting is all shooting is -1.
No, has his magic been affected badly?
-1. No, I haven't failed.
No,
I'm
okay.
level 4.
I'm a level 4, bro.
Sorry,
Yeah,
bro.
sorry.
I have failed to cast on my own. I didn't fail to cast because of that.
Okay.
Yeah, the only
Good close
charge
game.
is,
It's very
the
close
first
over
aid
here.
and it's the
Very close. Looks like all these other games have closed up. Pardon me. Yeah, it looks like these are closed up. What? What do you want to ask?
We got a fun rules question.
All right, rules question. Let's see what we can do. What do we got?
Okay, so an Anvil of Doom.
Anvil of Doom.
It takes wounds in combat. It's fighting something.
Sure.
Normal war machines, when they take wounds in combat, the crew die, they get less attacks back.
Yes.
So the rules it says for each wound a war machine crew takes,
It takes less one attack, right?
2, you get -1 attack
On the character?
per wound on the war machine character that is the Anvil. Because it's a character which wouldn't normally, but it's a war machine.
So are you saying the character and the crew get -1 attack for each wound?
It doesn't have a separate character. It's just one thing. It says Anvil, Runemaster, and Anvil Guard. One profile.
And it
5
just says
attacks.
every wound you take, you lose 1 attack?
In the normal rules, it says if your crew, for every attack you take, so for every wound you take, -1 attack.
So then if you look under, okay, this is what I'm guessing. If you look at the profile of the Anvil, it has like the character listed as a thing, and then the crew.
It doesn't have crew.
Oh no!
That's
All right, I'm gonna have to pause this and look. Let's check. So, we just looked it up. He was right that there is no crew listed. It's literally just Forge Father and Anvil or Guardians. I forgot the name of their guys, but they have every wound. That doesn't say they're crew, but they basically are a crew of the War Machine. So every wound they take, it's just 5 attacks. Every wound you take, you just lose 1. Yeah, and I think that's the correct ruling.
It's a little ambiguous.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. This would be a great FAQ from GW.
Sure.
Or if there is consensus in the community, it'd be good to know.
Right. I agree with you. I agree with you because any War Machine has crew, and it's just I think that's correct.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. All right, continuing on. If y'all disagree, say so and say why. Looks like everyone else here is finished. Everyone's packing up some beautiful armies. This one's still going, actually. Ooh, looks like we got some Beastmen.
And they're basically the same, just a little better.
Looks like they're doing a little reform. Are they about to take the charge of some Minotaurs? Oh man, that's gonna be nasty.
Minotaurs killed the giant.
Did they? Nice. Hey, pass your Primal Fury.
I will
have
try.
faith. I believe. I believe.
We've been doing really well this game, actually.
Nice.
They're furious when they need to be. They're restrained when they need to.
Wow, nice. Oh no, I heard it. Oh, they just rolled a miscast. What's a 2 on a miscast? I'm guessing it's the large blast. Oh.
It's strength 5, -4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm partial.
No partial, that's good. Oops, sorry. Let's get in there.
Yeah,
strength 10.
The building is destroyed.
Yes, please.
As this explodes, yeah, he's like, yes, please. Get it out of here. Nice. And I think that's all the current ones going. All right, we'll check back in. So I'm actually going to go check on my buddy Gator. Where's the camera? I'm going to go check on my buddy Gator. He is in the finals. There's 1,200 people in the 40K event, and he is playing in the finals right now to see if he wins to be undefeated. And how gnarly would that be? Even though he snores like crazy. That's maybe one reason why I haven't got much sleep, even with earplugs. His snoring is kind of like there's nothing for 30 seconds, and then it's like death. It's like, sorry, my bad. I made that noise right by him. He's like, what? So it's like death. And then it goes quiet for another 30 seconds and happens again. If it was like a constant thing, that'd be okay. I could fall asleep to it. But the fact that it's like up and down and then up and down, that's a problem. So obviously, people are still playing. This is the hall with has like I think I already talked about it. Crisis Protocol and 40K, 30K, narrative stuff. I think there was some War Machine. I don't remember, but there is some great scenery in front of me. But yes, we must be professional. We must be professional. But we're gonna try and get to see Gator's game. Good buddy of mine. Da-da-da. Amazing karaoke singer. Let's go check out. I think Ed's in there watching him too. So Ed's in there watching. So he's on like top of the stage. Let's see if we can get in there. Da-da-da-da. We going. Almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's see what we got. I'll show you all Gator. Catching up to him. So this is the 40K hall. This had like 1,200 people in it. Nuts. I got some buddies hanging around here somewhere. JD's being a judge. Away games. Here's Ed watching intently the game there for the game that's up there. And they're live streaming it. Is that 40K? Is that the GW stream?
Yeah, that's
okay.
The LVO GW.
The LVO GW stream. Warhammer on Twitch. Oh yeah, the Twitch TV one. That's it. So, I think Gator is winning. It's like 47 or something. So, and he's been up there, I think, for 3 games now. It might just be 2. But it looks like he's doing well. Oh, shoot. You know, I didn't even notice. Ed, why is Ed? Hold on. I'm going to go yell at Ed. Why is he watching his phone right in front of him when they got the screen right here? Let's go talk to Ed. Hey, Ed, have you seen that screen? Look, yeah. Okay.
I see it.
All right, we're gonna go for now, ladies and gentlemen. I hear Ernan laughing over there. Let's see what the rest just happened. Gator's crushing on Twitch. They were kind of ragging him for most of his games, but
I loved every bit of that. That was fucking fantastic.
See, yep.
Oh.
Yeah, tell me.
One wound left. The spawn goes into it, rolls a 1, dies.
Stubs his toe.
Those guys, 5 of them, they reform in the woods for 4 ones.
Whoa.
4 of them die, and the one flees away.
It's the most dangerous woods
ever.
Nice.
Oh my god.
What was that woods back in the day? Abyssal? No, that was a big one. I can't remember what it was. That's awesome.
Okay, these guys are going to. I don't know how tough this is.
Oh boy. That's looking rough. Is this guy still alive with 1 wound? Or 2 wounds? Oh man, nasty.
My pistoliers held them up for like 3 rounds.
Nice.
Or 2.
Whose turn is it? His? Or is their
It's their
turn?
turn.
Their turn? Okay. Y'all have 1 more turn? Nice.
And I'm gonna charge that casket.
Yes,
Get
mess
some
it up.
revenge.
Mess it up.
I'm not trying to get shot by anybody. There's nothing else to see this way.
The guards are like, "You left us, guys. Come on."
He's gonna make the Forsaken move again. The Forsaken are gonna march. Leadership test. Make the pass so they can march. Line themselves up. That way.
Line of movement.
I need to reform my archers.
Yep.
So we're basically just going to swing them around, do the, kind of 180-degree maneuver, but like that. Yep.
Give him a nice target to shoot at and daka. Hey, good to meet you, buddy. Good to meet you. Miles is taking off. That was a guy I played round 1 in the GT, and he was the host of the TO of the doubles.
This is turn 3, I think.
This is turn 4.
Oh, we didn't turn the die up.
Yeah, that's why I keep track of my Eye of the Gods.
Yep.
What's his Eye of the Gods guy?
Okay,
he's got,
He's got +1 attack, +1 strength, toughness, initiative this turn.
Okay, those are amazing, especially on turn 1 and 2. That's great. Big,
I kind of think it might be better just to shoot those guys and see if I can get them to panic or something.
Those guys are worthless. Those guys are worthless.
It's only 5 shots.
They're known as gnome, bro. They're here for their artillery. Those guys, they would literally slit every one of those guys.
So when he reformed the archers,
I
would have made them a lot wider, as much as he could, to see if he, because then you get more shots in your Hellblaster. But the guys are just fucking around.
Hitting on 5.
Feeding my general to keep that.
Shooting and rolling the 1s.
I think he's shooting the
Only
Hellblaster.
1 hit.
Is it my infantry?
No, at the
You want me to shoot
Hellblaster.
the Hellblaster? I'm shooting the Hellblaster.
Bro, it doesn't. They're worthless.
Yeah, I need a 6.
And
Strength 3.
they don't panic.
Sure.
They don't panic.
Didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the opportunities worth it.
Do you want to do all your fire attacks and stuff?
No.
Yeah, 5 shots.
Okay, well I got some more stuff. I
Yeah.
guess.
Do your Unleash Your Fury.
I should be close enough for Ruby Ring of Ruin. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Getting ready for get rid of Ruby Ring.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's
That's how
got.
I killed his artillery. Ruby Ring, baby.
I'm adding 5, so it's 9.
Oh, is this fire?
Oh no, I can't.
No,
I'm sorry. I forgot
Ruby
the back
Ring.
spell. Never mind. It's only 6.
With a 3.
Didn't get
Oh yeah, -1. Yeah.
Didn't get it.
Oh, I got you. Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not within 15, I don't think.
Oh, those are cool.
Wait, if it moves, it gets -1.
Those look like Bretonian shields. Those look like Bretonian heraldry.
You are, right?
Bretonian heraldry.
Yeah, I wear the red helmet of Midnight. Red Hound of Mindenheim, sir.
Okay, sorry. It looked like kind of a dragon. Or a lion.
You just gotta get close.
Close.
Those are the best sixes I've ever seen. Like, you know,
Those are
they're
sweet.
sixes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
eat 3 wounds off of one of the.
This is the last game going. Yeah, everyone's packed up, so we're
What's he
just going.
casting?
Wind blast.
On who?
The Hell Blaster.
All right.
They want to kill it.
You guys have rolled it.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm adding 8. Oh yeah, that's 19.
Is that the last spell?
Did he roll last?
Well, but no,
11. That's disgusting.
I'm adding +8, guys. such a good addition.
I got a vortex I'll probably
+8.
throw down.
Plus
Okay, I got
8.
one more.
Jesus.
Oh wait.
No, because they gotta go straight forward.
straight back.
Okay.
Not me. I'm going to restrain and then
Give
turn.
ground? Is that what you're talking
Fair.
Because I'm danger close now.
It's true. Now we'll let the wind blast
about? Yeah, he
go.
would try and give ground, and he would just stop because he just bumps into the ring.
Yeah, it's about to be turn 5 on you guys, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's D3 plus 3. 1, so 4 hits.
Wind blast is DP +3.
Strength 5.
Looking for 5s. I love you.
Ooh,
That's
two of them.
good. That's 2.
2 of them.
2 of them, AP -1, but I don't think there's any saves.
No.
You got
Got
a
Wound left.
Yeah,
One
one
left.
wound left, baby. That's it. That's it.
And then you
Feels-
do your
feels good on the
2-inch
skin.
pushback or
Yes.
give ground.
Perk up.
Work up. Don't know? Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the vortex. I need
double one.
Summon Elemental Spirit.
no. Yeah, I need a 9.
Needs a 9. What
I
you
feel
got?
like I might as well just eat some just to make sure it happens. I'm going to add 2.
Num 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 num.
So we're
So
adding
plus
7.
5.
Oh no,
Or-
adding 6. I'm sorry.
And then -1 for the.
Yeah.
And then -1 for the mission.
Yep. But that's
So
11.
This
Yep.
last spell, might as well.
10. Ooh, faded!
That's a 5 and a 6, isn't it?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
goes off.
Okay.
He tied you.
So
Oh,
close.
okay.
Wait, you rolled a 5, aren't you? What are you adding?
Huh? 5.
He
I was
rolled
adding
a 4,
5,
so he's a 3. Plus 7, right?
He got a 4 and a 2, right? So 6?
I thought he got a
yeah, I was adding. I also took 2 wounds.
You also added
off
Yeah.
here.
So he's adding 6, but -1 for the mission.
Yeah.
So he's only adding +5.
No, plus his level.
Yeah. So 4 for the level,
Yep.
2 for the wounds,
Yep, 6.
-1 because of the mission,
Yeah, that's 5.
and he rolled a 5. So that's a 10, and he rolled an 11.
Look at
That's
you.
why I faded.
Nice.
And it's all on video.
You guys understand
Hey,
math.
if I was wrong, guys, call me out, and I just fucked someone over.
No, I think you were right. I think we did our math wrong.
There we go.
Yeah. All right.
Heavy fog.
Yeah. Stupid fog.
Stupid
All right,
fog.
Oh, hey, something's still alive.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all my shooting stuff, Ernie.
That's right. I lost you that. I lose
Nasty.
by 2. Interesting.
Lose by 3.
By 3. 8.
Fall back.
Even using the general's leadership, I fall back.
Are you pursuing?
I'm pursuing.
He is pursuing. 4 inches. I feel like I wouldn't have pursued there. I would have tried to restrain, and then you charge his wizard. Right?
I would have done that.
Yeah, that's what I would have done too. Because then you probably kill the wizard, and that's like 400 points because it's the general too. But that's okay. It doubles. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
I mean, sorry, YouTube. Don't demonetize me. Over there, the 2 dragon ogres charge
Oh,
the
is this a
flank
challenge?
of
It
a
is a
war
challenge.
wagon.
Oh, excellent.
They did like 1 or maybe I think 2 wounds to it with
You
their
may-
great
you
weapons
may
and
feast on the
stomps because he
peasants.
rolled like
I
he
shall
passed
have
1
the
armor
blue
save
thing.
and then
The
passed a
blood
ward
is blue and
save,
delicious.
and then the war wagon swung back and did 4 wounds to the dragon ogres. It's so gnarly. And then they won combat by like 4. Nasty. Or 3,
okay.
1 by 3.
Your challenge?
Yes.
But
Weapon skill?
yeah, y'all heard what I said. I would have tried to restrain and then charge the wizard. But that is okay. Now we got this fight. We got this fight going on right here.
AP4.
Snap.
I do get my stomps against him for the purposes of.
Oh, okay, there
He
you go.
did.
Oh, he's super dead.
Super dead.
Okay.
You may now eat the.
Do my attacks.
Might as well keep recording and see what we got.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, hey. Am I any closer now?
No.
No, I'm still not. No, yeah, never mind. All right.
Oh, we're simul, right?
Yeah. Yes. And that 2 inches doesn't count, right? That little 2 inches doesn't give me +1.
For give ground or what?
Yeah.
No, you don't get initiative for
Okay,
give
then no,
ground.
yeah. Then we're going the same time.
Okay, I'll just let you finish.
2 hits, strength 5.
So it's 3.
2s, yep, 2s. AP -2.
Yep.
Remember that this time?
Does a Tomb Scorpion have stomps?
Yeah.
That's
D3.
that's so gross.
Just gotta go last.
Yeah.
1 wound on this scorpion.
2 wounds.
Ooh.
Now
Could
it's
kill the
getting
Scorpion
spicy.
before the stomps.
5 up. Armor save. Got one. One wound
Still
remaining.
is.
Regen.
6 up regen.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, down to 1.
Finally got him.
Stomp now. No, you have.
You had 2 wounds. That was 2 wounds, right?
But you saved one.
Oh, so I only took 1. You're
Yeah,
right.
you only took 1.
All right, never mind.
Stomp.
I miscounted. Now the stomps. D3.
Stompy.
6. 3.
Gross. You just like salute. Yes.
All 3 wins.
Dead.
I'm going to overrun.
This is definitely the last game. Everyone started helping clean up, so good job.
I'm going 10.
Years into your Outriders,
Yep.
and you'll ruin the flag.
Yum.
I seem to recall that
And like,
conversation.
how many games did I just run running Outriders and Game Wardens, and how many games did you run with that?
I can't monster
1
say
versus
it. I don't
6.
really
Uh-oh.
say
Uh-oh.
No.
Fighting in the ranks.
Well, I mean, I'm
Desperate.
No, you know, because they're going to just keep trying to pot shot you for one
I
bang.
think so too.
So try and hide behind the hill.
Okay, might as well.
Yeah, so overrun. You'll overrun too.
2 dice.
You're not overrunning very
Not
far.
enough. No.
You're not overrunning very far.
Swiss drag.
Not in the fog.
Not in the fog.
Oh yeah. Fuck you, Tomb Scorpion.
Scorpion.
That's alright, that thing's gonna charge.
All right, let's find out what these Forsaken have.
Oh, no, there's more combat.
They have killing blow.
Oh, nasty.
1,
Well.
2, 3, 4.
It's our turn next.
I should have restrained him.
See, he just saw it.
I ran off.
Okay. So he was going to restrain. He didn't realize it was our turn next.
Ah, well, it's doubles. Who cares? You might be able to ask him to see if they're like cool with it.
9.
Yeah, I would ask.
Our turn next. He's not restrained. Is it okay
Yep.
if he does it?
Yep.
See, there you
13.
go. See, this is what we're all about here.
No.
Well,
No.
all right.
You can reroll that.
Oh, and the BSB, okay.
He is the BSB.
Yeah.
Much better the second time.
That was
Wait, does BSB doesn't let you roll a leadership check?
Leadership, panic, and rally.
12. 13. All right.
Only if you're no.
okay.
It's only Tomb Kings and Vampire Counts get the leadership. You know what? No, we're gonna. You know what? I'm not a TO, but what do you say he passed it? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, do that thing.
What's the weapon skill of your halberdiers?
Yeah. That's
3's a hit.
okay. So that was the play to try and restrain and then charge the wizard and probably kill him with impact hits and stomps and all that stuff. But
Strength
tough.
is 4, toughness 3.
He rolled that 10.
Yeah.
Did not chop off one single head.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 7 at -1.
Well, 7 are dead.
What's a shield? They're not worth the price of a shield. There's more bullets we could cast.
Oh, man. Over there.
Interesting.
Are you all done?
Yep.
Okay.
Always
I
love a
have
good
suppose.
game and good camaraderie. I've been hearing Arna laugh the whole freaking time. But that's just him.
No armor.
Ooh.
Ward save.
That's why Forsaken are so good. Good save.
You have a standard?
Nope.
Use my 7.
You close order?
Nope.
Yeah,
You don't like it?
running another 10. Wow.
We'll chase you because I want to slam into that sweet, sweet engineer.
Okay.
No, straight back.
Oh, center to center. Yeah.
His center's here, so it's going to be straight back.
Yes. Straight back to that sweet, sweet engineer.
That's what happens when you play 8 games with a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Ta-da. All right. He did overrun into the engineer. Or a fleeing handgunner?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the handgunner dies, and you get to
I get to keep going?
No. You get to reform.
Oh. Well, in that case.
Because you caught a pursuit into a fleeing unit. Yeah. I think you have to take a leadership check. I might be wrong about that. I think you do. Take a leadership check. Take a leadership check. I think you have to take that. Yeah, you're good. But now look at the Hellblaster. Perfect. Perfect.
Pivot on the spot.
If it's skirmish, you don't even need to.
Well, Hellblaster should 360 on the side. Yeah.
Oh, but it only has one root, one sweet root. Because it got hit by Ruby Ring.
I hope it rolls the where like it explodes and it does 30 shots with this last wound. That's the best one. Fun game between them, but doubles. Oh, here comes Ed. What happened? Over?
Being interviewed.
Oh, yes.
It was like 89 to 32.
89-32, and they just called it, or they just like
I think it was
stopped?
bottom of 4.
Okay, and they just called it. Good job.
Great job.
Well done, Gator.
Yeah.
Take it home. TBB.
That's
Team
right.
Battle Brothers. So, I want to record this, but I think Mark is about to get awards for his victory. So, we're going to see what happens.
One more armor shade.
All right. Looks very close. I think the Forsaken are going to charge here. The side. They should win combat. Maybe not run down the thing. Actually, it doesn't have Swift Stride, so they might catch because he's got a Dragon Ogre and them. I would charge with all of them just to probably smash it in combat. It looks like the Warriors and Tomb Kings have it in the bag. Just because the Empire doesn't have enough left for points on the field. GG's.
More smiles upon you. All right, second place, Edward Appel Castro.
Woo! Yeah!
First place, Paragon Award goes. This means we get to go out and have a couple beers. First place, 40K Champs Award goes to Mark Hertel!
Gator! You want to go get it?
He's already got it.
Okay, yeah.
That's what.
He left. What? I gave all that help. Yeah. All right, Mike Hertel watching.
Oh, wow.
Hey, everybody, thank you so much for coming.